Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Russ and I drive my 2024 Subaru Forester Sport here. On this channel I tell you what it's like to live this car day to day, and in this video I'm going to share with you one hidden feature about this car that completely blew my mind. Basically, I did a video recently where I shared with you guys about 10 different hidden features that this car has, and one of you in the comments left basically a comment telling me about this one feature. I'm just like, I cannot believe it's real. I have to try it, and once I did, I'm like, I have to make a video about it immediately. So that's what I'm doing right now. Here I am at the Floyd Bennett airfield. That's abandoned airport here in Brooklyn. Perfect place to basically drive and make these videos. And basically, the trick I'm about to show you, I definitely don't advocate for you to use it while driving. It's something that's nice to look at and know that you have it, but let me explain. So basically, you know how Subaru, this is a 5th generation Subaru Forester, has a built-in backup camera. When you put this car in reverse, you see a backup camera. Nothing surprising here. And then when you go to drive, it's gone. Reverse, it's there. Parking, it's gone again. No surprises. But what if I told you that you could enable this backup camera while driving forward? Crazy, I know. And why would you do that? My only thinking here is, let's say you packed your car full of stuff, you can't see anything out of the rear view mirror, and in that case it could potentially be useful to just quickly glance at it and have your partner put in the combination code and just glance in the back and see what's happening behind you, because you cannot see anything out of this window. Of course, the new Subarus, I believe, have the digital mirrors where you could just flick it like so, and then you're going to see the image from the camera right here in the window, in the mirror. That's brilliant, I think, but the 5th gen doesn't have that option. So here's what you could do. You gotta hit the home and tune button quickly twice. Right now I already have the camera settings selected, but if it was not, you would just click camera settings right here. Then you would go down, camera settings again, and there you are. Right now I'm still in park and I have the backup camera working. And now I'm about to move this car into drive. Here I am, driving forward. And I'm driving forward, but I could see stuff here. How about that? First time I tried it, it blew my mind. But now let me stop and tell you why you should probably not use it. Let me explain. I'm gonna be in reverse right now, and this is the regular reverse backup camera working as intended, right? One of the best safety features I found for myself to make sure that I don't forget to switch gears is to sort of glance over and know in my mind that once I put into drive and I intend to go forward, I would glance over and make sure that this screen, that this camera is not on. And when it's on, obviously you're about to back up and you don't want to hit anybody, obviously. You also have R right here in the center console, but to me, some of you might use that or might not use anything at all, but to me, this screen was like always and foremost the first indication of me being in reverse or not. You know what I mean? So here I am, and now I'm gonna switch to drive. And as you could see, there's no more image from the reverse backup camera. I know that I'm definitely in drive and I'm about to go forward. But here opens up the problem, and I think that's why this is not something that Subaru wanted you to use. Otherwise they give you a button or make it an option. You have so many buttons, they could have make it configurable. But the reason I think they don't want people to use this feature is because they don't want people to get confused, because if the screen is on all the time and I'm in drive, okay, this D right there, could be like I'm thinking that I'm about to back up and get confused and instead go forward and hit something, you know what I mean? So basically be very careful, don't use this while driving, and yeah, it's just one of those hidden features that's there and could be useful if, let's say, I imagine a scenario where my car is fully packed, I can't see anything out of the back, and I'm driving, eyes on the road, hands on the steering wheel, my wife next to me, she could quickly press the home button twice and enter this mode, and then I could sort of glance over and see what's behind me. Okay, that's the only way I think this feature could ever be useful and used, but yeah, it's there, and I did not know that it was there, and obviously was not in the manual. But yeah, thanks to one of you who left a comment on my video. Now I know about this little hidden feature, and you know this as well, but please be very careful and don't use this while driving. That's my message to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you found this video to be useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.